This is the secret, everybody. This is the secret to everything.
This is where so many entrepreneurs struggle.
You keep talking about the dreams and goals because you think you have time.
And it's all that thinking, that overthinking, that thinking too big. Thinking big is about dreams. Thinking big is about goals. Thinking big is about your heart and your soul and figuring out what you want. Then once you do that and you think big and you see where you're headed, boom, you got to come back and you got to go brick by brick to make that vision stick. You got to go brick by brick to make the action stick. You got to go brick by brick to lay that pathway forward and to keep going. And let me tell you something, I don't care how busy you are, I don't care how tired you are, I don't care how much there is to do to make this big dream forward, you have time to lay one brick a day. You really do. You really do. And this is the secret, everybody. This is the secret to everything. It's to understanding that there is no timeline to getting your dreams done. All there is to do is to allow your heart and soul to dream big, to see the path forward, and then to pull yourself into the moment every day and have the discipline to be deliberate, to lay one brick on that path. That's it. And to keep reminding yourself that everything that you're learning on the way as you lie bricks down and you move forward a little at a time is helping you build the path. And there will be times that you start to lay bricks in this direction and you realize, whoa, wait a minute, I'm going over here and my dream is over there. I guess I better lay bricks over here and head back in the direction. Then you're going to go this way. That's great, because everything that you learned over here is going to be exactly what you needed in order to be doing what your big dream is.
The greatest thing you can do to make momentum happen for your dreams is to take action every day. Every single day, no excuses, no time off, don't throw away the entire day. You could do one thing. Every single day, one thing. What ends up happening is if you don't do something, you let yourself off the hook, right? You say, hey, I'm not going to do it because of X, Y, Z, whatever reason that makes sense. It's so much more difficult to get back on the horse tomorrow and do it again. It's so much harder to get back up the next day, even though it sounds easy, right? It sounds easy to say, okay, today I deserve a break. Today I'm not going to do it, so it's fine. Tomorrow I'm going to get up and do it again. Tomorrow comes. It's so much easier to just not do it. And then if you don't do it 2 days in a row, guess what happens? You've lost the habit. The momentum stops. Your dream dies. This is where so many entrepreneurs struggle, is that you start and you stop and you start and you stop and you start and you stop and you start and you stop. There's not enough consistent action, consistent motivation, consistent, even if it's not some big thing. We feel like we got to do some big giant thing. This doesn't have to happen. You just have to take consistent action every single day, no matter how small. One thing, something small, just to even prove to yourself that you're doing something. We massively overestimate what we can get done in a short amount of time, and massively underestimate the value of just consistency and motivation. If you look at my YouTube channel, for example, I'm a story on just consistency. I can't remember the last day that we haven't uploaded a YouTube video across one of our channels. It's been at least 7 years, maybe longer, since a video has not gone up. At least a video. Am I always? Could the videos always be better? Yes. Could this video be better? 100%. And we're still going to post it, and I'm going to try to get better the next day. It's a constant improvement. When I broke my neck, it was 2 years ago yesterday that I broke my neck in Denver. I was on my tour, and at the time I had a plan to go live every day. Every day. I did a plan to go live every day on Instagram. And I broke my neck in 2 spots, had a concussion. It was the most painful thing I've ever done, physically painful in my life. And I couldn't even look at my phone because the concussion was giving me such a headache. I was dizzy, I couldn't look at anything. But I had committed to myself to go live every day. So what did I do? I went live. I went live from my hospital bed. Now, most of my lives are an hour long. I was going live, I was updating people on where I was at in my tour, I was answering questions. It was awesome, it was so much fun. From my hospital bed, I went live for a couple minutes. I didn't read the chat at all because I couldn't read at all at that point. I didn't bring anybody on to ask me questions because my processing was super slow. My friend Doug took a screenshot of me on that live, and it looks like I'm dead. Yeah, just the energy level. I got this neck brace, this giant scab on my forehead because I smashed my head against the wall when I fainted. And that was the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life physically. And one, it led to more momentum, right? Because if I gave myself the out to say, okay, you know what, you don't have to go live, it's fine. Everybody would understand. You know, everybody will understand. And this is it. Like, everybody would understand. The people around you with lower standards than you, the people around you with lower standards than you are telling you to take it easy, are telling you you deserve a break, are telling you not to push so hard. They're telling you, and a lot of it's out of love. They're telling you out of love, but they have lower standards than you. They gave up on their dreams. They stopped pushing towards their goals. And they're pulling you back down to where they're at. You can't listen to them, even though it's a loving message. Now, burnout is real. And there may be some times where you can't go as hard, just like when I broke my neck, right? I couldn't go as hard. Was it my best video? No. Was I the most coherent? No. Was it the best information? Absolutely not. Could I do better right now? Of course. And I still went and did it. I still created the live. I went live for a couple minutes instead of an hour. I updated as best I could. Then we stopped the recording, and then I did it again the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day. And slowly I developed more stamina. I got more clear-headed, and I could make better and longer live streams. But I committed to doing it for 90 days while I was on my tour, and I did it for 90 days while I was on my tour. We often judge the size of the step that we're taking too much. And because you can't take a big step, you don't take any step, and that's the biggest mistake of all. Because you can't take a big step, you don't take any step, and that's the biggest mistake of all. You want to take the perfect step. You want to take the step as good as the step you took yesterday, and that kills your momentum. And that lack of momentum is killing your dreams. You know you've got all this potential inside you, that you're capable of more, that you can do it, that you can step up, that you want to do good, that you want to be in a better place, you want to have a better life for yourself and the family and the people around you, and you deserve that. But it doesn't happen without taking action. And if today's step is a little smaller than yesterday's step, that's okay. Good. Take the step, and then do it again tomorrow, and then do it again tomorrow, and then do it again tomorrow. I have a video challenge inside my Movement Makers program where people who join, I challenge them to do 100 videos. Do 100 videos. Before you judge yourself and say that you suck and you can't do it and you'll never make it and all of these reasons, before you do all that, just make 100 videos and watch the momentum and watch your progress and look back on when you're 30 videos in, look back on video 1. When you're 50 videos in, look back on video 1. See how much you've grown. See how much you've learned. See how much you've gotten better. Feel the momentum. Feel the momentum. Like, the only thing missing is momentum. The only thing you're missing is momentum. You've got the vision, you've got the heart, you've got the drive, you want to do good, you have the business plan. Is it all perfect? No, but you have direction. You know where you want to go. You know the world that you want to create. The only thing missing is momentum. You're not consistent enough because you're buying the reasons why you can't take action. You're telling yourself, well, it's not going to be perfect. Somebody's going to judge you. It's not as good as yesterday. Whatever, fill in the blank, whatever reason. You're buying those reasons, but they're not really reasons. They're just excuses. It's just fear talking. And so I think the greatest thing you can do for the growth of your business, as well as for the self-confidence inside yourself to jump up to the next level of you, the only thing missing is momentum. So your job now is every day to take some kind of action. No matter how big, no matter how small, some days will be better than others. Some days you'll have more energy than others. Some days you'll have bigger breakthroughs than others. Some days you'll be more coherent than others. Some days you'll get better results than others. But every day, you're taking another step forward.